Hello and welcome. Right, I have topped the food up, I have topped the water up. It is 3:15 on November, so I've taken all of the silage out as I said I would. So I'm going to take some screenshots in a minute. I just wanted to show you. Obviously there's been a bit of I've run it to 3 o'clock, so it's gone up a little. Obviously it will have gone up a little bit more in these ones because these actually process more. Yeah, it was down to a lot less than that, but there's still less than 100 in all of them, so, or there was. Yeah, 47, that's on the rise again, and 59. So yeah, I took them all to below 100. So obviously our money's up because of that. We were over 6.5, but I've topped this up because obviously we took a health hit yesterday, and I wasn't willing to do that. I'm really the wrong way. I've done this the totally wrong way. So I'm going to come out. I've been sort of cheating, doing a little bit of before I hit the ceiling, but it takes ages. So let's do this properly. Yeah, it is finally raining. It's supposed to have stopped ages ago. Oh no, it's not. No, that's right. It's been showing for ages that it's going to yield to the sun, but it hasn't yielded. Yeah, the sun's still. This was an hour ago, I think. I'm sure I've run it over an hour. So yeah, we've done all that we can do. Everybody, including the pigs, are all topped up water-wise. So I thought I'd get the jump on this, and we'll take it through till tomorrow morning. I shall do the same again, feed, and no point in doing the milk in the morning. Absolutely none at all, because what is done now is done. So let's switch those off, and let's pop up to the farmhouse. I know I could sell some pigs as well, but it really is at this point. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm not going to strip the assets like that. We could sell everything, and I have done that in the past, but I just think it's counterproductive. Let's just sell all excess. This farm it's not about anything other than showing how well we've done on this in comparison to any other Let's Play. I mean, yeah, we will have done stupendous. This will have knocked the ball out of the park against any other Let's Play I've ever done. It's that big, and it is true. Right, anyway, let's concentrate. Let's go up to the top. In fact, yeah, let's switch your engine off. Let's be good. I can hear someone else's engine. Have we got any left in there? We should have processed almost a little bit of that will be processed in 10 minutes, knowing that thing. It's a beast. Right, well, no point in looking at anything. It doesn't matter if there's even the bestest ever left. It's pointless now. Yep. Which is, I love looking at the things, but it is pointless, totally pointless. So we shall have a look at the prices. I shall screenshot them. I shall stop recording, and I shall come back in to sort of literally give us a report on what we've done. So 6565. I am gonna. In fact, yeah, that is a point. Obviously in real life you would feed the animals, but this really is now about us showing the full. Wow, those colours are strange with this low light. Yeah, just to show the total amount that we would earn based upon the facts and figures. I'm going to show the facts and figures again, the statistics, then I'm going to literally stop recording, and I am going to, so 5661. Best price 1123. Canola. Wow, most of them are above a mil. A mil? Above 1,000. Wow, even sorghum's doing really well. Sunflowers are on the drop, but it is what it is. It really is. The sugar beets is about what it is normally. I know there's I'm not going to sell any grass. I know obviously the milk, no milk is worth doing, it is true, we will do that. It's just really to show any value of anything. Slurry, I mean, I'm not going to worry about those. I am going to leave those because, I mean, the digestate's going to be the biggest thing, it really is. And that's 1336, which is one of its best prices. So right, so that are the prices as is. I'm going to now take some screenshots of what they are, and then I'm going to extrapolate that, because you've just seen what the prices were. I'm going to put that all down on like a Word document and superimpose it over ROMBOZ. Those clouds look really weird. They don't look like they're moving. Yeah, but they are. I can see them. Alright, so I'm going to say I'm going to see you shortly. Hello, I didn't realise until I looked at this that this actually, all I've done is I've written this down, the time saving stock check. You're not kidding, it saves you time. Yeah, obviously it shows you that there's a couple of things that are sold really low, which is one of them is sunflowers, would you believe? But most things you can see are green and yellow, which is a good price. I've not included things like water, even though it's giving, I could sell it and I could get that. I've not sold anything like, I'm not including the diesel, but there's a few surprises, truthfully. I will, yeah, I'm still going to put the proper Word doc on top of this, but it's actually, all it is extrapolating from this, but I can't show you the grand total on this, whereas I can show you the grand total. Bottom line is there are quite a few surprises that I was quite shocked by. I've not included seeds. I have included milk because it is a sellable product. So sunflower, say they're on the low, but there are some really good prices. Let me just show you one that did shock me. Yeah, the flour. I had no idea that we'd got that much, over $1.5 million. So that just goes to show, I said about them, and also the bread has been stockpiling. I don't know why that's not been selling, but whatever, for whatever reason, we've still got nearly 2 million euros. So it says dollars. Typical of me. Let's get this right, shall we? Let's get this right. It does, yes, it does matter. Right, so time stay, yeah. So then, that's more like it. So yes, almost 2 million in flour. I was flabbergasted by that. I never even realised that these hadn't been selling properly. Obviously some things have, butter and cheese have. Sugar's not sold properly either. Nearly 300,000 in that. Honey, I knew I'd got a lot of that on hand. 132,000 when sold. 350,000 the canola. That is worth a fortune. That is because it's at its high. November's the very high price for canola oil. It is worth a fortune. I didn't realise we've got 67 tonnes. That is I've never seen that amount. Solid food, I've not included that. And manure I have, because we can sell it at the slurry yard. And so I have slurry. And the digestate is 9 million on its own. I've not included things like lime and mineral feed. I know I could do it, but I'm not even going to bother with that. But the grand total is, I can't show you this. I could actually take it to my desktop, but let me just read it out. I'm going to obviously show this, the workings out, next to all of these prices and amounts on this very recording. But the grand total without the money is 14,031,431 euros. If we come out of this, that's on top of that. So I said that we would bust. We've busted 20 million on the cash out. 20 million. And that in no way, obviously, we're not selling all of our tractors. We've got a fortune in tractors, equipment, you name it. Well, yeah, no, yeah, it's almost a repetition. Yeah, I mean, we've got so many. I have never ever had such a collection on any Let's Play. I mean, that beast there, obviously, is, that in itself is tremendous value. But there's so much that we've got of great value. So I'm bowled away. I think I said 12 or something silly like that. But yeah, so we have cashed out at 20 million euros. So yeah, it may not have been the most popular Let's Play ROMBOZ, but I thoroughly have enjoyed it, and I have totally appreciated JMGaming's efforts in making one of the most beautiful maps I have seen, and I include Carmson in that. I've got to be honest. There are some original textures on this that is phenomenal. Yeah, I can't say there's any ugliness to the map or anything like that. It is what it is, and it's beautiful. It is a monster. It truly is humongous. But there are the butterflies are absolutely gorgeous. The mushrooms, yeah, everything about it is absolutely stupendous. It truly is. It is a monster. You've got to bear that in mind. For those who want a challenge, this is the map to come on. But for those who just want to go on a small to medium, then pick your fields wisely, because they're all large. It is true. Even the small one I've picked is still a monster by standard sort of sizes on a map, which is something I showed in this Let's Play, because you don't always get a feel of scale on a map, whereas obviously I do apologise for the light as well. It is obviously December, and even though it's 9:45, it's very dark and overcast. Yeah, but all that remains to say is a massive thank you to JMGaming for such a fantastic map. I would ask for all of the viewers, I would love to do a start from scratch, but again, it has got to be with some level of support from the subscribers. I would love to do that, start from scratch, which would show the other side to ROMBOZ, that it doesn't necessarily have to be humongous. You can pick smaller field sizes, do a start from scratch, and make money that way. I'd love to show that size, but it's got to have a bit of support. So I'm asking for a show of hands on those who would like to see ROMBOZ start from scratch, or otherwise I will do what I promised, which is to go on St. Cali. So yeah, I'm literally going to give it a couple of weeks before I make the move. I might do a couple of sessions on ROMBOZ, the start from scratch, or I might just leave it and concentrate on the English maps whilst I do a count up and see how many people are interested in doing a ROMBOZ. And if I don't get that, I'm going to go on St. Cali. I'm going to take it that way. So that's yeah. But yeah, massive shout out, thanks a lot JMGaming for such a fantastic map. It really is, all of your hard work is truly appreciated. It really is. And thank you to all of the subscribers and viewers and all of the mod makers for all of the fantastic mods. There are a few mods that came out today that caught my eye that may well have a massive impact on productions. One of the biggest ones, an idea that I myself, I'm not of making it because I'm not a modder, but of something that would actually make this better. On this Let's Play, you can see we've tried to ramp up productions. We've got multiple productions, and the concept of basically leveling one of these up. In other words, I could buy 3 of these and it would cost me 75 grand, but it's actually 1. I think that's a fantastic idea. It really is. So I mean, I could buy 6 of those if my money is good enough, and I would be able to ramp up the productions with a super one of these or a super 2 of these if I wanted to, that would do the job of 6 or 9. And then things like the bakery and stuff like that, you can do exactly the same with all of that, and I thought that is fantastic. Imagine ramping up the dairy that we've got with the size that you've got, and then ramping it up to 7 times as good legitimately because you're paying 7 times as much. It's just a way of not playing with the cycles per se, but making a super building. And I myself, I thought it would be a good idea, because in real life you would just make a better one of these, you really would, but you'd make it be bigger than just that one. Whereas obviously the game hasn't got that where you can increase the cycles. The only thing so far we've been able to do is build multiple buildings. Well, then you start to run out of space quite quickly. Whereas you could build that to be higher or bigger, to be different, a bespoke one that would cost you a lot more, but would do far more cycles. So that is a mod that I've really took my eye today in the mod hub, that really I think going forwards is going to have a massive impact on any Let's Play. So yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I do truly hope that you stick with me in my other journeys. Yeah, and I do ask for comments as always. Any thoughts about the Let's Play and about ROMBOZ Mark II start from scratch, to see what everybody thinks. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.